Yo, what is up guys? It's the Goblin, and today what I have for you guys is kind of a different sort of video. This gameplay here is one that I got quite a while ago. I was playing some domination. This was probably from a few months ago with my buddy Reef, and we actually got into a lobby, and OPTIC NADESHOT was in this lobby with us. His name was OPTIC Minimat, and at first we weren't sure if it was actually him, but it actually was, and that's why I've been holding on to this gameplay for a while. I didn't know really what to do with it, but I came up with a good topic to talk about in this video, so I'm going to show you guys this gameplay. You know, I kill NADESHOT sometimes, he kills me sometimes. It's all what it is. It's all in the love of the game. And obviously I'm not claiming, you know, I'm not saying I'm better than NADESHOT or anything like that. Obviously the guy's a Call of Duty pro player. He would destroy me in a pro game at all. But what this video is going to be is I'm going to be talking about different stages of Call of Duty, the pro scene, the YouTube scene, the competitive, the pub stomping, and all that sort of stuff, and put it together and kind of talk about it for you guys, because I see so many videos out there talking about who's a better player, Scump or Marka J or this guy or this guy. I don't want to put my perspective in on it and all that sort of stuff, but this gameplay, I don't do that well in the gameplay. I do okay. I think NADESHOT does okay as well, and it's just a normal sort of domination match on Combine. So if you guys could drop some likes on this video, I think that would be absolutely awesome if you guys could all smash up a like on this video, because I know, even though I'm not saying anything bad about NADESHot and I'm a huge fan of him, there's going to be some kids in the comments saying, NADESHOT would destroy you in a 1v1, dislike, I live at the OPTIC house, bro. There's going to be some kids like that in the comments. So if you guys could drop a like and support me, that would be absolutely awesome. So let's get right into it. First off, I want to talk to you guys about the difference between a competitive player and a pub stomper, because I see this one often confused. Now, what a competitive player is it would be like someone like OPTIC NADESHOT. By the way, I don't even know if NADESHOT is on OPTIC anymore. I think like it's really confusing if he's on OPTIC or not. Obviously he owns that other team, 100 Thieves, and obviously he's not a competitive player anymore. He's been retired for quite a while, but I've been watching competitive Call of Duty for years, and you guys can see this gameplay is back when I first got Master Prestige, like level 80. So let's talk about it. What is the difference between a competitive player and a Call of Duty, or a professional Call of Duty player and a YouTuber, and what do they all do? So a common thing that's been going around the Call of Duty community these days is the argument about OPTIC Scump and Marka J. Those guys are both very good Call of Duty players, and they're very good at public matches, both of them. And I see so many videos and so many people arguing about this over in the comment section below, saying who is better between the two. And the two really can't be compared because they are different sorts of players. Now, as far as Call of Duty overall, I personally would put OPTIC Scump as probably the best Call of Duty player, maybe in the history of Call of Duty. As far as his accomplishments in not only the competitive scene, obviously he's definitely like a top 5 competitive player of all time. A lot of people say he's the best player of all time. But this dude also can destroy in public matches, which is a completely different scene. Obviously OPTIC Scump is very good at public matches as well as competitive, and that's why I put him really up there. Then there's the people like myself, like Marka J, like SwagXBL. We are people that we do play competitive, but just for fun. And obviously if we were in a competitive match, me and SwagXBL versus Scump and NADESHOT, they would destroy us, because if you want to be a professional player and you want to be a competitive player in Call of Duty, the amount of time and effort it puts into that, I absolutely admire those guys, because they are practicing the game. They're playing with their team probably at least 10 hours a day, and obviously those people really love Call of Duty. That's a lot of the thing that people misconstrue. Like, people say, oh, you only do YouTube for the money, you only do this for the money. Everyone that does something with Call of Duty, for the most part, maybe not everyone, but 99% of people started out playing Call of Duty just for fun, started out making YouTube videos just for fun. I mean, when you're uploading YouTube videos, I've been uploading pretty much every single day since 0 subscribers, and obviously I was making literally no money when I had 0 subscribers. So obviously those people and myself started YouTube for the love of it, and same with these competitive players. These guys are playing 10 hours a day for the chance at winning a tournament, and I absolutely admire those guys, and that's basically how the difference goes. As far as competitive players, OPTIC Scump obviously dominant. There's so many other really good competitive players out there right now, and those people are absolutely all insane. And as far as public match players, people like OPTIC Scump, people like Marka J, like SwagXBL are absolutely awesome and absolutely insane at that. So I just wanted to decipher the difference, because it's absolutely ridiculous to compare those sort of people. That's like comparing like a rapper like Future to a rapper like Kendrick Lamar or J. Cole. They're completely different, and you can't compare who's better because they're playing different games. Essentially, a competitive Call of Duty match is a completely different game from a public Call of Duty match, and that's basically what I want to say in this video. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys could all drop a like on this thing, I would really appreciate that. If you guys could smash out 2,000 likes, like I said. This gameplay here was obviously me just playing some public matches against OPTIC NADESHOT, and hopefully you guys did enjoy, and hopefully that clarifies it up for a little bit, clarifies it for you a little bit. The difference between competitive and the difference between public matches. I'm sure all the competitive players are very good at public matches because you're just going to end up playing against random kids in public matches, and I'm sure they're going to be able to destroy them. But as far as public match players transitioning into the competitive scene, that would take so long and so many hours of practice, and that's why people wonder why don't, you know, me, myself, or Swag, or Marka J, or whoever the top pub stompers are these days go and play competitive and try to become a Call of Duty pro, is because it would take hours on end of practice to ever get into that scene. And obviously that would be absolutely cool to be a competitive player, be playing up on the main stage, but you know, it's really hard to do both at the same time. And I think really the only person that mastered that was NADESHOT. Obviously was really good at that back in the day when he was still a competitive player, but OPTIC Scump completely masters that, and that's why I definitely admire the people that can do that sort of stuff. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys could drop 2,000 likes on this thing, that would be absolutely awesome. I'd really appreciate that. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe for a cookie and don't looky, and I'm out. Peace.